everyone, and welcome to Martin's Houseplant of the Week. This week we're doing something a little bit different. I'm Morgan, I'm the general manager here, and as you know, Sarah.
I'm Sarah, hi.
She's usually the lead of these, and she is this week, but we wanted to do something a little different for you guys, where we kind of talk to some of our employees and give them a spirit plant from our selection of houseplants, and also ask them what their favorite thing about working at Martin's is, because we are hiring seasonally right now. So Doug, what is your favorite thing about working at Martin's?
Well, it's the work atmosphere. It's probably one of the better places I've ever worked at. Everyone has fun. Everyone likes working together. The ownerships are great. I just feel that we have a nice group of folks and they all get along, so that's really important.
So true. So now that he said that sweet sentimental thing, we're going to give him his spirit plant. Which we chose the spotted dumb cane, and not because he's dumb, because he's one of the smartest people ever, but because it gets really tall and he's tall, and also because if you eat it, it makes your mouth go numb, which is why it kind of gets its name. And Doug has a tendency of being very witty, which kind of leaves you speechless. So
Yes.
that's what my choice was for Doug. So thank you, Doug.
We love you, Doug.
Now we're going to talk about our lovely friend Hallie here. Hallie is the director of our market. She also buys, which means that she gets to go to all kinds of cool conventions and things like that and pick out things by hand for Martin. So she does a really good job with that, and we're super excited. Hallie, would you like to tell everyone your favorite thing about working at Martin's?
Well, I think it would be the GM right here because she's a friend to everybody and she's probably the hardest working person I know that works here. So,
thank you. That was so nice. Okay, so Hallie's spirit plant is the watermelon peperomia, which you can see right here. I chose this because Hallie and I have been friends for a while, and I know that she is non-toxic, just like a watermelon peperomia. Not only that, but they are super easy to care for. And super chill, and so is Hallie, and they're just adorable, and watermelons are everyone's favorite fruit, so that's why Hallie is a watermelon peperomia.
So now we have Becca. Becca is our human resources manager here at Martin's Home and Garden. Becca, what is your favorite thing about working at Martin's?
I'm going to have to be honest with you, Sarah. I think it's the tan lines, my sock tan lines and my arm tan lines.
Very cute.
Yes, thank you.
And so Becca's spirit houseplant is the pineapple plant. We chose this for Becca because it is very spunky, and also pineapples are very sweet and cute. So that's why we think that this is Becca's spirit houseplant.
And tropical, so they could have bad tan lines.
Yes, they can.
Yes, exactly right.
But thank you, Becca, for being in our video.
Anytime.
Okay, now we are joined by Brandy and Sarah. So, not this Sarah, the other Sarah. We got two Sarahs. So first we're going to ask them to tell us what their favorite part about working at Martin's is. So, Brandy?
You're around plants all day. It's proven to improve your mental health. It's hard to be unhappy when you're here around all these plants.
And as you can see behind us, it is always beautiful at Martin's, no matter what season it is. So let's get into Brandy's spirit animals. So for Brandy, we picked out the goldfish plant. This one specifically is called the Shady Lady, but that has nothing to do with Brandy. We picked it because Brandy is a graduate from the University of Tennessee, which is all orange, and a few of us are actually, but Brandy is a wonderful example of that. And also, it's just stinking adorable. When you look at a little goldfish plant, you just want to put it in your pocket, and that's how we feel about Brandy. So Brandy is a goldfish plant. Sarah?
Hello, this is Sarah. She is in our trees and shrubs department. We love Sarah. Sarah, what is your favorite thing about working at Martin's?
It's definitely the people. We're all friends. We all help each other out when we need it. It's a good place to work.
I totally agree. People are my favorite part as well. So Sarah's spirit houseplant is the old man cactus. Sarah's favorite houseplant is cacti. She collects cacti, and this is not her spirit houseplant because of the name. It's much more Sarah. It looks very spiky, but it's actually kind of soft.
Tuning in to our different kind of video this week. Sarah and I wanted to do something fun that was fun for the employees. If you're ever giving a gift that's a plant and you want to give it to somebody and say, this is your spirit plant, it's something fun that you can do with all of your friends to kind of, get a little deeper, have some fun. So we had fun with that this week. I will go ahead and give Sarah's spirit plant, which is the maidenhair fern. And the reason why we chose this is because they are not the most forgiving if you leave them alone or you forget about them. So that is why we did that, but they're also super delicate and dainty and just all around adorable. They look like a fairy would live in them, and Sarah acts like a fairy. So that's why we chose maidenhair fern for Sarah.
Very sweet, I think. Morgan's spirit plant is definitely the coffee plant. You'll never catch Morgan without a coffee in hand every single morning. I don't think she could be the GM of Martin's Home and Garden without her daily coffee.
That's very true, yeah.
True coffee lover. That's why this is her spirit plant,
Yep.
for sure.
I don't even think I could function even if I wasn't a GM without coffee. So
Yeah.
it's a great choice for me. But we hope that you enjoyed this little difference in our normal routine, and we hope to see you all next week. Remember that we did talk about everyone's favorite thing about working at Martin's because we are hiring, and I did forget to ask Sarah, what's your favorite thing about working at Martin's?
Oh yeah, I definitely think the environment here is very cool. I get to work with houseplants, which I love, which is a hobby even outside of work for me. So getting to come to work and do something that I love is definitely very valuable to me. And also, like a lot of other people said in this video, the people here definitely make it worthwhile coming to work and having an environment and people that you enjoy being around.
Yeah.
It's definitely important to me, and I love that about Martin's.
Yeah.
What about yours?
So mine, actually, I'm a huge fan of basically just making sure that I'm always interacting with the community and that I can do everything possible to propel the green industry forward. And so every day I get to work with homeowners and just people within the community who are trying to either get more into it or have been in it for years and can teach me something.
Right.
Or whether it just is identifying a pest or an invasive plant species. It's really nice to be able to always do that and work with the community every day. So that's what I love most about it. But anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. We had so much fun doing this.